Okay, guys. Hi. First time get face to face on this class. You guys have this recipe, right?
Yes.
Right. You all have that. You seen the video,
Yes.
right? What questions? What? We're gonna make a chicken galantine today.
Yes.
I ordered 2 black chickens, oroge.
Yes.
So 2 of you guys could try same thing, but with black chicken.
Black.
Yeah, see how that works out.
Colors black.
Oroge. Oroge?
Ogorge.
Ogoge. Yeah, that's hard to say. Say it again.
Ogorge.
Ogorge.
Yes.
Yeah. I ordered 2 of them. I noticed the skin is a little thin on them. Like a regular chicken's thicker skin. Now the gogi's jogi on that too. But we're gonna grind it, so that shouldn't make a difference. Maybe we'll have 2 students work with 2 chickens together on that. Not a lot of gogi on them either. They're pretty small. So step 1, what?
Chicken galantine.
Yeah. I mean, you have the recipes, you saw the video, maybe saw the video twice, you've seen it many times, but what are you going to do first?
Bring stop.
This is actually an important point. One of our students works up in Seoul. Where are you? I should talk to you guys too. Ah. All right, guys. Take this off. Styling, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I have not cut this since Corona. So it's 2 years now. Yeah. I'm starting this for the winter. Yeah. It's nice. Looking good. Takes a while. It takes a real long time. One of our students graduated 2 years ago, and he's working in a hotel. The hotel has a new French chef, German French actually. He speaks both languages. Doesn't speak English that well, but the hotel has all the recipes in English. I mean, in Korean. He can't read Korean. He's in Korea for a week, so he doesn't know. The titles would be like, beef tenderloin with potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, how do I know?
No.
Little betchu.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you know what it is. But the name is, and he translated that Brussels sprouts as mini cabbage. But no, it's actually Brussels sprouts. There's a name for it. But he asked me, could I check his translations into English? Is okay. And he was a good student, and his English is really well. But he really missed these keywords. Once again, if you've been in my classes before, now this pandemic really has been a problem because we can't really teach consistently, same way. But if you've been in my classes before, I always focus on these key points. So if it says marinate, you know what that means, and you know it's going to be a liquid, or it could be dry, but you're going to know what's going to happen. A saute, how do you saute?
Okay.
Yeah, if I gave you some carrots and said saute, what are you going to do?
Funny.
Hot pan,
Yes.
smoke eat 'em, short cooking time. That's basically saute. Whether it's gogi or it's yache or anything, that's what saute says. But he had words like pan-fried garlic in butter, which you're not really frying it, you're sauteing it, and you're lightly sauteing it because you don't want to burn the garlic. And that's like all the key words that I have here. I use that. And he really missed that point because I spent a lot of time working on his paper where he should have remembered the idea of the chef he works for. He's like my age. He's in his 60s. So he knows what sauté is all about. He knows what blanching's all about. There's another thing, blanching. You know the little onions? What do you call them?
Shallow.
Shallow.
No, the white ones.
White one.
Yeah, white, round. He called them mini onions, but what they are, they're pearl onions. You know, like pearl necklace. They're called in English. They're called pearl onions. Like cabbage is called, mini cabbage is called Brussels sprouts. There's a name for it. But he said boil onions until tender. No, you blanch them, and blanching is short time in the water, out, and usually shocking. Back into cold water, especially with vegetables or anything thick, will like that. You don't shock like say potatoes, jumbo and starchy things. You don't shock, but most vegetables you do shock. And those are once again keywords that he just didn't. And I was doing this point, thinking, wait a minute, this guy really? I had to do this. So pay attention to the keywords. Pay attention to the keywords. Let's flip this over to here. Because we're going to go right into the kitchen. All right. Clean. I'll do one. We have plenty of chicken, that's for sure. I'll do one. At this point here, we have some stock from the Italy class. Who's in the Italy class?
Kelly.
Tomorrow class.
No.
Yeah, we made stock in that class. Do you remember what color that was? They boiled it. And what happens when you boil stock? What happens? Why simmer, not boil?
Yeah.
But what happens if you boil stock? Color. It turns white. It's samgyetang color. And we're going to do like a minestrone soup tomorrow, and that's not going to work. So we're going to take their stock, because we need the stock for poaching. Then they need a clear stock for soup. So we're gonna make their stock. We're gonna use their stock, and we're gonna make it for them tomorrow. Which is like a lot of hotels work that way anyway. So this actually here is gonna be most of the work. To get to this point, it's gonna be most of the work. Then we're gonna mix eggs with brandy. I don't know if we got brandy. We're gonna do heavy cream, spices, salt, and pepper. We might have to do our own spices. We don't have any. Dice the breast and marinate marinate it. And then the way the thigh meat, once again, I'll show you once again. You guys saw it, and it seems pork chop, it seems complicated, but it's really not. We're gonna take the chicken from the back, cut the meat off there, taking the skin is gonna be our kimbap, it's gonna be our wrapper. We're gonna take the meat off that, the kasam we're gonna dice and put into sherry. The other meat, we basically do a force meat. What's a force meat? Force meat. Force meat is anything like sausage, even hamburgers. Ground in season. Spam is a force meat. Pate is a force meat. So we're going to basically make a force meat. We're going to make a chicken sausage. And we're going to roll that up into there. We're going to be using pork butt. Use pork butt and the dadus. That's going to be our filling. The kasam, we'll save some kasam for tomorrow because we won't need all of it. And we'll dice some and we'll put that in there. That's going to be a garnish. Now a garnish isn't always parsley on the plate. Garnish pistachio, black olives, and ham. And then some of that rolled into there. We wrap it up in a cloth and then cook into chicken stock. Fairly easy, but step by step it's a little difficult. And it takes a while. So, you ready?
You're right.
Any questions? What about final test? Any questions?
Final test next week.
Yeah, let's talk about this. It's been very, at least in the Italy class we met more. You guys are all off Mondays, which is another point too. Let me swing this over here. So let's see. Well, let's talk. No, we can't really cook because this is the only thing we're cooking. You know, it is a shame. I usually have written mid-test and practical cooking ones before Corona. Now what I've been doing is collecting notebooks for mid-test. And all the recipes that are on there, basically. The Garde Manger PowerPoint presentation. There's a lot of information. Where are you? Oh, that's fine. I don't know where to go. A lot of this will be on the written test. These guys need to know how to see this too. There's a lot of information in here. This is you have this as you have this on the videos. Watch it again. Right? Now, when it comes to your notebook, I think if you write key points, that's fine. There's a lot of ya in there, but there's a lot of important key points like this. If you start at a hotel, they're going to throw you in Grand Manger. Charcuterie, what is it? Today we're doing charcuterie. We make sausage, you do charcuterie. You do pâtés, you make charcuterie. Make hot dogs, is charcuterie. Make spam, is charcuterie. Bacon. You know, charcuterie is a big thing. And with school, I've been trying to ask them, we should have a charcuterie class. We should be making ham and bacon, and because it's very different than the store-bought. Oops. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, anyway, you have this as a video. You're right. So review that. That'll be on the test. How to make a chicken stock. Obviously, I hit that on every test, so you guys you should know that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, that student, he even misspelled chicken. I was like, what, really? How can you misspell chicken? But, well, wearing the hat because it's getting cold out. Cold this morning. Seoul was freezing yesterday morning when I woke up, so. So, next week we're going to meet. Do you want to meet? I guess we'll meet at this time. We could meet earlier. No, we can't, because maybe other students have class. You have other classes today? No. It's dangerous moving time. It is, because then student goes, so, okay, so 12:30, we'll meet here. You're going to give me a notebook, or you give you a test. And the test will have things like chicken stock, what is Grand Manger, what is charcuterie? What is charcuterie? Easy, baby English. Baby English.
Mixed
ingredient.
Mixing ingredients,
and
Roll.
highly seasoned. We use a lot of spices in that. Highly seasoned ingredients, ground and shaped. What shape? We can make it rectangle, round, it doesn't matter. But that's the answers I'm looking for. You know, I'm not looking, you know, once again in my test, I don't really care that much about spelling or grammar. I just want you guys to understand what that is. So watch this over again, right? And then give me a notebook, better notebook, better grade. Well, obviously, oh, that's reminds me too. And even if this was, put your name in English and Korean and student number. And even if this was just a normal class, we had 2 Mondays off. Nice, no pen. Nice. Upstairs.
We take pen and homework.
You have homework.
Homework.
Yeah.
We
Well,
take homework.
I'll take the homework. Somebody said there's in the locker or something. We're gonna go set up the kitchen. We'll have some break time. Stock. How long does it take? How long does it cook stocks? How long does it take to cook chicken stock? Total time. 4 hours total. 3 hours.
3, 4.
No, 3, 4. Yeah, right. 3 bones, 1 mirepoix. Mirepoix what?
Carrot, onion, and celery.
Yeah.
50%, 25, 25. 50% onions, 25. Sachet de spice. 5 items I use. What?
Thyme, garlic, and parsley stem,
Baby.
peppercorn.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's part of the test right there. You know what I mean? A key point is what? When making stocks, what's a key point?
Time.
No. What happened last time? Last time? What happened to your stock?
Simon?
Yeah, they boiled it. Somebody turned it on. I don't know who it is. I don't really care who it is. But the idea they turned it on, walked away. Rather have a cigarette or something. You know what I mean? Like, and then come back and it's just samgyetang. It's just boiling like crazy, and you'll see the color. It is white. You really couldn't use that for a soup. You could use it for a sauce, but it does have a not the right taste. You know. But what we need, it's perfect for because we need a liquid to blanch to poach in. And how do you poach something? Poaching is a wet cooking method, right? You should know all cooking methods. What's the difference between poaching and blanching and boiling?
Blanching short time.
Short time, key point, right? And usually boiling water, blanching in and out. Poaching,
Poaching
Short time too.
웨이브 좀 작게 끓이지.
Small rate.
스몰 웨이브
Little rate.
simmer,
Simmer.
simmer, and generally longer. He said short time, but no, not really.
Low heat.
Low heat, yeah, it cooks slowly in simmering. Now, when we do the galantine, what's very important with the making is that you cook it in the poaching liquid, and then you let it cool in the poaching liquid. And as it cooks, the kumul goes out. As it cools, it soaks in. Now, we really won't have that time, per se, today. Which brings up a makeup class. We have makeup week, and if you guys want to come in for makeup class, by all means, just tell me. We can even meet extra days, because you guys missed a lot of classes. And now the virus is kind of disappearing a bit. I don't care coming in extra. Look at it that way. I'll come in on extra days. You get one free class back. But if you want to do two, we'll figure it out. We could do it. You know what I mean? Do pâtés or something. I could do this all day long. I love charcuterie. To me, it's one of the nicest Western cooking. Okay. Notebooks. Better book, better grade. Tests, basically what we're talking about. Nothing tricky. Everything pretty much straightforward. Tests will be 12:30 Monday. What day? What's day? Oh, the 25th. The 25th of October. Here, DK Kitchen. Bring your notebook. Bring your brains. Let's get done, and then we can talk. Then too, we can talk about anything about makeup class or anything like that. Anybody working this summer? Winter, I mean, excuse me. This winter, anybody working?
Yes.
Yeah, not that many jobs. Usually in the Busan area, in winter, not really that much jobs anyway. But usually in the summer, guys used to be very busy. So I'll pause you. We'll go upstairs. We'll go get the food. The ingredient. Yeah, question? Yeah, that was second week. The pate's on there too, which we were supposed to have done. This class, it was mostly charcuterie. We should have done pates, roulades, the galantines, and sausage making. That's why sausage making was on the video too, which I shared with the Italian class because it's basically the same thing. It's the same, use the same equipment. Today we're going to use the grinder too. We're making basically chicken sausage in some ways. You know, you could call it just a chicken sausage. So, but all that material's up there. I'll check again because I don't lock my material. Some teach like week by week. I leave it open the whole. I try to. The Jogyo, I tell them to leave it open from first class to last class so you can review. The only way you're going to learn, especially in the pandemic area, is you study yourself. You know what I mean? There's no way I can make you teach. You know, I can only give you the information. If you don't study, some guys, you know, I understand. Start the video. not really paying attention to it, but to each his own. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs. Okay, we've got all the ingredients now. We're setting up the kitchen. Get ice in these. Ice machines on the side. Lots of ice. Plenty of ice. Celery. Yeah. Help get the ice. Garbage cans, so we got garbage cans. Here? Put them over here, yeah, so it's easy. Open up and put it in the bowl. One stew, one chicken, but then I got two. Open one bag, sorry.
따라했죠.
와, 오버로드.
Yeah, yeah, well, why not? I never tried it. This is a very Korean thing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's chicken. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, better clothes, but okay. Yeah, so I'll put it in the refrigerator. You can use tomorrow.
아, 랩 있네.
No, we might need the chicken, so yeah. Here's the stuff.
천천히 턱으로.
I'm going to do it under here. These are good size. A little small, but they'll work. My knives, yeah. No, my. Who wants to do the black chickens? Put in water. More. Who wants to try the black chicken? One. And you?
3, 4.
No, we only have 2 black chickens. Everybody gets a chicken. The difference is it looks like the skin is thin. Yeah, so I want my best people to do that. The best ones. You best?
The best.
No? No best?
The best.
He's best. He said best.
And the best.
You guys have small knives? Do you have paring knives? You only have the big knives. Yeah, you really need 2 types of knives anytime in the kitchen. Now, you know, this knife, a lot of you guys end up buying Tournai knives. Chateau? Well, it's called the Tournai knife. Chateau means style. Chateau means castle, actually. It's a French word for castle. So chateau potatoes are tourne, which means turn,
Yeah.
potatoes. Chateau is cooking brown butter, salt, pepper, parsley. So you can chateau carrots.
Yes.
You can chateau anything. But this is a tourne knife.
Very nice.
And it's really only for tourne. So if I had to use this for cutting here, not the best. You can tourne with this.
Well, not.
Yeah, you can do the same action. That's made for tourne, but you don't tourne that much. But you use the small knife a lot. And using a big knife, sometimes like this, yeah, a little difficult, okay? I gotta take this off, I'm sorry. I'm double vaccinated, so I'm not too worried.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody vaccinated?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Double.
Double vaccine.
No? Go home. No. Now, this is very important here. You're gonna take it off at this point. That's gonna go in our stocks. But pay real close attention, okay? Here, this way you're gonna use your big knife.
Wow.
All right? The neck, we're gonna leave, these have funny long necks.
Yeah.
Usually they're cut here. So, very important now, key point, back.
Yeah.
You can use your big knife for this. Showing up here. But this is where a small knife comes in handy. And I have some extras.
Oh.
You can use. The tourne knife is okay for this too. Because you're going to just go gently underneath. And here it's very hard. You see here it's separating. Come around here. And you can get to a point too, you can just, it's best to get your finger in there. See how that's separating? Here it's very, very stuck. So it's better to cut the gogi than the skin. Put holes in the skin, not very good. Actually, big problem. So I don't care if you cut the gogi. Weird. Well, the curve, just more comfortable. It's like doctor work here. Using the knife, just gently cutting. Got a hole there. So be careful. Now at this point, you can get your hand in here. See how I'm separating?
Oh.
Gently, strongly but gently, get my thumb through there and just pull it up. You can use a knife to, sometimes even the back part of the knife, just to scrape it off. You're going to need the knife here. Once again, use your fingers to separate it. Just cut along there. Gentle. Use my thumb, just kind of work it through. That's stuck there. So once again, it's okay to cut this, it doesn't matter. No, we're going to take this off and garu, it doesn't matter. So it's better than up here, big problem. So just now coming up to the shoulder part, the neck is interesting. What I'm doing, I'm holding the skin and pushing. See connective tissue there. Not all knife, a lot of it's, you get your hands in here. See like that? No reason to get a knife in. That's Cosm here. This is stuck. This you need a knife at the center plate. See, I'm gonna put my finger in right up to the neck, getting to the shoulder. Then once again, I'm holding it like this, pushing this way. That should come off right easy now. This is all finger work here. So it's about half knife, half fingers. Less knife, better off. Two reasons. One, if you use the knife, you might yourself. Easy. It's very easy to do that. And second of all, you might make a hole in the skin. So if you can do it hands, as much as you can do with your hands. I should have timed it, just to give you an idea. When you guys do it, take your time. Don't hurry. We got time. So the first two steps is really the longest. Finger through. It's a little tough here. You can see where it holds. Gently, kind of like letting the weight do it.
모르게는 저부터야 일단은 빵부터
Well, let's see what happens with the Oroke, right? Don't worry about that.
Wow.
It's not, it looks a little difficult, but it's really not. But we're going to use this as our gupchi, our sausage wrapper, right? So we're going to keep it on ice. Keep all yours separated, so you have your own skin. Probably when we grind the meat, we'll all just grind together. That's not a big deal. I'll start a stock pot.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is take all the meat off the bones. Up, down, over, up, down. Get the Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier we brought up, the Soul.
Yeah.
And a small bowl. The one breast we'll use, I'll use tomorrow's class. We keep it on ice. This one, make sure you take off anything like this. Let's go stock pot. There's a Sadegi tongue, we don't need that. And then you can remove the tender, I guess. Keep it next to it. And what I'm going to do when you guys are doing this, I'll blanch the pistachios. You know what this is? Do you know what this is? Taste. You should taste it, know what you're working with. Delicious. No, it is. It is delicious. You talk about moriapo. You drink this stuff Because no, it's a lot of sugar in there. It's very sweet.
Set up.
Oh, it's good.
Set.
You don't like it? Yeah, I think it's good. But look how. Oh, it's strong. Yeah, it's strong. But see how little I use? Don't swimming pool. It's too strong. But it gives it a nice orange mod. He loved it.
I love this. Taste.
Okay.
This it up.
So one breast skin. Breast. This should actually be on ice too.
Yes.
So like one, you know, you guys can work as a team. 2 people, 1 ice tray.
Oh no, purple.
Well, they get more ice. There's tons of ice back there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then. This is what we're going to use for the sausage. So it doesn't have to be pretty. We're going to grind it up. This is for our stock pot. Going to take off any of this stuff though.
먹고 와요.
Any Gedem or I don't know what you call that.
Third part.
Right? That's that. And where's the pork butt? Bring the pork butt over. There's some daisy gogi there. How many grams is that?
어딘 거 아니야?
150?
아 들어보면 알잖아.
It's supposed to be 150 to 2 students. So we might
한 70g 정도.
we might use okay, so what we're going to do this one breast dice marinade. This together will grind because we don't have enough of that.
그래 이기지 않을까?
200번 훨씬 더될거 한 3, 400 되겠나?
그래 이것도 안 됐을 때.
And let me see the pork again. There's no Gedem on there, is there? It's all gogi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Yeah, very hard. That's a problem too. But don't worry, grinder take care of that. My phone just beeped. That beep is the YSU student page. Goes in there. They should be happy to have class. A lot of students don't want to come. Don't worry about that. This part, just leave that in the stock pot. Stock pot, we're going to grind this. Have that. So each student should have. Well, we'll just do one big stock pot. Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
No, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
Oh,
Yeah. There's some little things like the pistachios. Got plenty. Like chicken fingers. Shouldn't do that. Oh, I got plenty. Because all we need, each student need about 5 or 7. It's just going to be a garnishing. Oh, olives. Olives. No? Olives? Where's the paper? There's another one. This is the order form. The other was the recipe order form. But anyway, I'll get black off. That's going to be garnished. Like that, we don't need all these. So what I'm going to do is put this in salted water and blanch them so they're soft.
Yeah.
I'll do that. You don't need to do that. Clean your chickens. Every student cleans the chicken. Two you guys do the oloke. Who's doing it? Who's doing the?
잘 나오는데?
어?
잘 나오는데.
샤퍼밖에 안 돼.
Still a little frozen. Oh no, this is pretty thick.
하라는 거 아니야?
그 2인 근데 치킨이 그러니까 2인 1조로 한 마리 해가지고 한 마리씩 잡으라고.
그냥 한 마리 인당 한 마리 잡는가요?
Yeah. So no problem there. Who's doing it? You're doing one. Yes.
For one?
No.
One for one?
Yeah. You need to practice. It's a show song.
Play now.
So who else? Who's number 2? Who?
Me.
This actually might be easier. I thought you were sneaky. But you do no stop. No stop. I don't know what to get. Or what to stop. Chun-chunny, okay? Take your time. No hurry. Off we go.
아니네.
Yes. Keep it going. Yes, go ahead. Guys, put your chicken bones right in here. No. No, we'll get you a different pot. Because I don't know what that will be. Yeah, the oil kit guys, we work together. Okay. Yeah, do that. So I just brought the pistachios to a boil, let them sit. They'll get soft, and then we can peel off the skin.
leg skin out
Yeah, the possum is really. Right? What's going on? So if you're doing this, you can do origami, logi, anything. This gallery tin here, you can use this chip, right? But what it is, you don't want to yank it. You should have it. Oh, yeah. Good, yeah, not just kind of gently. No, see, what he did, this one he did here. You didn't cut off. Yeah, you didn't cut, so you're trying to break that, and it won't happen. Or gurge? Say it again. Gurge? Say it.
Ogorge.
Is that right? Okay, yeah. I have a hard time with that. Now, my dog, I have a Chindoke, you know that, right? His skin is black, like the chicken. Funny. I'll just move it over here so you guys can. busy, busy. Good, looking good, guys, looking good. I'm gonna go get the olives. You okay? Don't do anything wrong.
드디어 하나 보다. 너 근데 이거 어디 갔어? 너 껍질 왜 이렇게? 응? 안 벗겼잖아. 이러고 저거 바꿔서 바꿔서 하나는 여기 가고 하나는 네. 이거 두개 다 가지고.
그건 내가 이상하게 죽었어. 아프게 죽었나 보고. 바위도 그냥 발라내면 돼.
공을 모르네. 공을 발랐어.
공은 그냥 안 바른 거 바위에 달려있어.
그 교수님 거.
네.
지금 뭐야?
가슴살 갈아보시고.
이거 안 받았었네?
제일 날개 자르고 여기까지 자르고
윙 해. 그냥 정수야. 날개는 어떻게 했었지?
이걸 잘라냈다. 이거를
딱 보였어.
여기를 잘라냈어. 이윙 공만 쓰는 거야. 날개 잘라냈어.
근데 이거 껍질도 그대로 줘.
아니 아니. 가만히.
아. 껍질도.
잘 잘리는 부분이 있는데.
그 다리 이쪽 다리까지 이렇게 제껴 뒤집어서
이거 하고 근데
하고
짜증까지
뒤집어
저기
먹어. 아니 뒤집어 일로 글로 다리 딱 올려. 그럼 거기 관절 있거든. 거기 잘라. 그 관절이 그 안쪽에 이 손가락 있는 대로 사선으로 넣어 이렇게 관절 있는 쪽 자르면
야, 이것도 스캔 빨리 해야 돼.
잘 들어가는 부분.
이게 닭다리 같지?
반대도
다리.
반대는 거기부터 자르고
아 이거
네.
그렇지.
닭 이거 걸고 가는 거.
네.
살잘 들어가는 거 괜찮아. 대칭이니까 네가 반대쪽 자른 거 보고 얼추 감으잖아. 안 잘리면 빨리
우리가 휴지가 많이 뜨고.
독인 가세.
응?
맞아. 독인 가세.
이거 베지터리.
No olives. Oh, a lot of work for nothing. You done? Take the grandma Nick? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys probably never had real ham. Chincha ham. This is not chincha ham. This is rubber. I don't know what this is. Is this sliced already? Oh, look at that. This is pre-sliced, huh? Oh, that's funny, right? Pre-sliced. Look at the skin. This is Seregi tomato. That's funny. This is okay. Funny. This. I've never seen this cut before. It's pre-cut. Yeah. No, look at it. Weird. No, but that's okay. We need little dices. So clean this off. And 1, 2. And then break it into little pieces. We'll put it in.
홍산이 여기 가슴살 흑삼살
여기 오른 위에다 올려버려. 그냥 일부러
그 랩핑 그거 네가 랩핑 한 거야?
하라고 해놨어.
야, 가슴살 한 개만 사각 그 갈색 있잖아요.
So we don't have black olives. The ham is, show them the ham. Give me a piece of the in your hand, that ham.
혹시 네 가슴살
It came as a block, but it's already pre-cut. It's already pre-cut for kimbap. It is really funny stuff. Okay, here, take that back. How's everybody doing? Good? Good? It takes some time. Yeah, I've done it before. Oh, there we go. You got some holes in it? Yeah, you're learning, you know, so don't worry about it. We'll see what we can do about it. Oh, not too bad. How's yours?
My skin
What's that?
Okay.
Oh, you got a good skin. Okay, because we're probably going to just make one. Because you just put it on ice. Well, I'm saying we probably just need one skin because we're not adding pork to this. We're only going to use this chicken. Chicken. It's a chicken. It's a chicken. It's a black chicken, but it's still a chicken, right?
Okay.
That's the idea, that you can see all of them is the same. You know, whether it's origogi or goose or ostrich, it's all the same. Guam, same. You know, you can do it here, you can do it on anything. You guys doing good, right? No problem. How's your skin?
What?
Here. Just tell me, good, bad, ugly. I think we got ugly on there, don't we? It's usable. What happened to the legs? Is that the leg meat there? The leg holes over there. Dottie? Those are big holes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really big holes.
Two people.
Yeah, too big. But that's fine. Yeah. So we'll probably use his skin, but keep the skin, keep everything on ice. I'm gonna move you over here. I'm gonna pause that right here for now. What I do is just getting all the mise en place together. Anybody free? You're done? You probably could get all the chicken bones, rinse the bones, or help your friend get the meat off the bones. Cut the mirepoix. Why don't you just cut the mirepoix? No celery. I don't know what happened to it.
cut this.
Yeah, you break this and you should do it like this. You break it. And then, wrap this plastic wrap. Put it in the refrigerator. Oh, we got bags too. Go ahead.
프로페서
Yeah, or yeah, take the meat off the bones. It's better to separate. Yeah, clean it, and then keep the bones separate. We'll try and see what kind of stock we get out of that. I'm setting up the grinder now. Brush. pan. There's some kind of gack on it that washed off. Put it out of the freezer. Body. Screw. Knife. Die, D-I-E, right? This is a die. Die. These are called dies, D-I-E. And we're gonna use, all we're gonna use a small one on this one for today. Okay, I'm gonna pause here and then get back to you later.